Okay, so I'm making this video because I'm kind of frustrated and annoyed at the state of the world in general, and especially disappointed with how the economic systems have been working. Because up until like at least last year, I was a huge believer that free markets are the way to go, capitalism, and everybody uh, uh, that capitalism will eventually find its way, and people would have and can work hard to fulfill their dreams and achieve whatever they want in life. And I used to genuinely believe that capitalism would lead to a prosperous human civilization, right? And th- there have been like clear indications that like there have been many companies, many people, many entrepreneurs who have created genuine value because of the incentives of capitalism, right? Because you can make a profit when you provide value for society. But as of late, it seems to me that the vast majority of companies and people are not in it, like they're fundamentally confused what value actually means. They've stopped asking the whys. They have stopped at the fact that, okay, if it makes money, it's valuable. And sure, ideally, that's how it should have been, maybe. But for me right now, like what it feels like is the biggest companies, the Apples, the Googles, the Facebook, Salesforce, why are they so big? Like what makes them so much money? Like where is the major chunk of their revenue coming from? For Amazon, it's AWS, right? For Google, it's advertising, for from YouTube and the search engine or whatever. For Facebook, for Meta, from it's advertising again from Instagram, uh, and and Facebook. But and who is it that is paying for these advertisements, for for these products that these big companies are selling you, right? It is other companies, right? It is other businesses who are making stuff more often than not for other businesses, right? I mean, sure, there are consumer businesses, which is why we have an economy. But like, like I have not seen a good consumer business that's fundamentally improved the life of all humans in the last decade or two, at least, right? And even though there are like small efforts, they are widely unrecognized because they don't seem to have the same exponential growth that you might be able to find right now in, say, AI or uh, crypto. Well, a few years back, right? Right now, I'm not so sure. Like the cycles come and go, but it just seems to me that we've fundamentally misaligned our economies and the way we incentivize people from creating value to catering to greed. And if you look at the social media platforms, like including Instagram and YouTube, I understand that humans are fundamentally wired this way, which is why I know this video is kind of fucking futile, but I still want to just say the things that are on my mind, because if it's gonna be fucked anyways, I might as well just say what I want, right? Uh, but it seems to me that like the people like Andrew Tate and Alex Becker or whatever, like selling you fucking courses, $50, $200 courses, whatever, to make money. It's and how do you make money? How do they teach you how to make money? Oh, sure, like just teach somebody else how to make money, right? Trade fucking crypto, which is there's no real value. There's no real value being fucking made, and that to me is annoying. What in my opinion would be genuine value add, like that uplifts the human race, How do we solve the fucking housing problem? These are not easy by any means, and which is why people do not care to think about these, right? Because you would actually have to fucking think and work hard and fight almost against the tide, when in fact like if you read like Mark Andreessen's posts or whatever, you know that market is the only thing that matters, and you can just surf the fucking waves when they come, right? Like it's easy. Like the money game is fucking easy. You can just like start with working for an existing business, make a decent salary. If you have half a brain, you can just learn a high income skill, work for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, make some money, and then just ride the fucking waves, right? Like it's not that hard to make money now, especially with crypto, where you can literally just invest and there's not as many regulations, or at least regulatory enforcements possible. So making money isn't really the hard part. It's creating the fucking value to back up what you're saying. Like the just because you have, like, say, printed a bunch of notes, that doesn't mean that there's something fundamentally valuable that's been created on this earth, right? So just because some companies are growing in their net value in terms of their market cap or FDVs or whatever, it doesn't actually mean that the world has gotten better in any measure, really. And not enough people seem to be asking that question, that what is it that we're building that is actually contributing to making a better world, and not on a superficial level, but on a very, very fundamental level. Like, why are we not solving for world hunger? Why are we not solving the fundamental fucking problems with energy? Like, why with pollution, with just this housing, right? Like just the basic fucking necessities. Why aren't they being met for everybody in this world that you take for granted? Why are you chasing riches? Like, why do you really need more? And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with you wanting a fucking Ferrari, but why can't everyone have a Ferrari, right? Like, why doesn't everyone have equal access to good healthcare, right? Why can't we all have fast cars, right? Sure, there can be an exclusivity factor if that's what your ego wants, and that's perfectly fine, sure. But I don't think anybody would generally be angry if you just went for an exclusive Louis Vuitton purse, and if everybody else had a genuinely good lifestyle, whatever they wanted, essentially, right? So why don't we have that fucking abundance? Why are we not working towards that abundance? Why are we trying to slice a pie that's so fucking small, right? And just trying to redistribute it from time to time, and trying to run these fucking Ponzi schemes with the Hustler University courses and whatever. It's just fucking annoying is what it is, like it's like, as a collective civilization, we are dumber than a fucking rock, feels like. And I don't know. The only real hope is that it's you as an individual, not to join a fucking organization, not to fucking sort of look for another guru or whatever. You as an individual, look inwards, identify your fucking, like, why do you want what you want, and what is it that you truly want, right? And when you focus on that, you will realize, I hope you realize, whatever your deepest desires are, but some of them would probably boil down to the same fundamental few things that we humans want, which is safety. Like, just go to the fucking Maslow's law of hierarchy, right? Like, safety, belonging, community, connection, shit like that. That's all you want. Those are your fundamental fucking needs. How you are choosing to meet them and you not understanding what your deeper desire is what is making you chase some of these things. When you do it from the perspective of joy, that oh fuck, like having that big boy toy would be like a yacht or whatever would just be fun, would just be a fun experience. That is a very different state of mind than when you're ego driven and you think that oh everybody else is fucking stupid and I'm the one who has to be superior, I have to outperform, I have to hustle. That fucking hustle mentality is dumb as fuck, and if you have that, please just fucking click away and fuck off. But yeah, I'm sorry, I get kind of emotional about this stuff. But you do you, really. And I know I'm rambling. So I'll just say this: inspect your desires, inspect why you want what you really want, and inspect the world, inspect the reality of the situation that is. Don't give in to what other people are trying to tell you or teaching you. Just find that innate curiosity and inquiry within yourself to just look for the truth, right? And I'm sure, like, if we all just looked for the truth, like genuinely looked for the truth, I think we could make a change in the state of the world, for sure.